Hey, welcome to another edition, a special edition at that, of the Creators Outlet. Please subscribe, comment, and share. Share this out, tag a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. We are back with MarV and the Sin Killer. Only 4 days left.
Yeah, I can't wait for this to end, man. I can't wait for this to end.
It's so close, so close.
Ah, man, so close and so far away.
Yeah, I know. Like I shared the link, this link post in Facebook into a whole bunch of different groups. I know I have a bunch of friends in a small comic book group that Thomas Hewlett's in, and my buddy John and a bunch of my other friends are in. Just a small bunch of friends, like about 20 or 30 of us, but quite a few of whom are fans of The Crow and Grendel, which this book emulates quite a bit. So I'm like, if you're a fan of The Crow or Grendel, this book is for you. So I'm asking everybody to check it out. I shared it to your page. I shared it to Thomas's page. I shared it to about 15 different groups.
Nice.
And we're gonna go from there and see what happens, because this is gonna happen, dude.
Man, I'm very happy if I just print it and send and ship it to the backers. That's my first that's my first goal. The rest is coming. Yeah, the rest is just man. I just want to get over with this and continue the story that I'm starting right now. The story of Michael and Gabriel. So I have already started, and yeah, I want to make a cool thing with this second part of the story. And yeah, man, this one will be awesome. The first book is just it's a little bit shy, you know. It's something, my first comic. I did a couple of mistakes there. I should have done maybe some cooler things, like the lettering should have been better, but I have Procreate only, and I did a lot already, and I'm just very happy for making it, and hopefully I'll continue with the second, and then the third one. The third one will be only about John. His struggle as a kid, being an orphan, and have that kind of power, not be able to tell anyone, and his father Thomas, being with him all the time, raising him, and making sure he's okay, you know, because that kind of power shouldn't have been with a little kid, and oppress everything, oppress the feelings. All that kind of stuff that I wanna tell. So I still have a lot to do. So I'm gonna see, and I've got another IPs that I want to work with. Yeah, one step at a time, and then let's see what happens.
Well, we got something to show you. So we're gonna head on over here to the chat. Of course, Ari's here. Aria was there.
I had a backer yesterday, but I didn't know. I don't know who he was, because I got up at 6, and I went to my phone and I saw it, but I had to be on my tablet to be able to see who it was. So
now look at the chat, Marv.
The chat, man, I just turned this. 21 backers already. Damn.
So
the chat. Let me see. You will. Thank you, man. What? No way. The retailer tier. Oh man. Thank you. Oh, Oh man, and James Blanking. I don't know who it is, man. I gotta. Oh man, that's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Oh wow, I don't know what to say, man.
There we go. So now
Oh wow. Uh,
I'm gonna I'm gonna bring this up, and you can see how
so,
much closer you are.
oh man.
609.
Wow.
That's right. I
Seventy-seven
just I just
percent.
I just bought 10 fucking copies.
Oh man, thank you so much, man. I don't know what to say.
And
This is insane, man.
I'm gonna give them out. So, dude, you're only $100 away.
Yeah, yeah. If it was the last day, I would be happy, man. If it was the last day, man, 77%. That's awesome. Thank you
So
so much.
uh,
Yeah.
we're pushing this. I sold a big stack of key comics to a very good friend of mine the other day. I sold Miss Marvel #1, her first solo appearance in her own book. I sold Jane Foster Thor #1 and 2. I sold most of the I sold all of the Jason Aaron Thors that I had left that had like all the God Killer stuff in it that are all big, and I think like a couple other things. And it got me it's getting me caught up on my electric bill this month, and I bought your book. It was to buy
Oh
your
man.
book, and it was to jump on and get the big package over at Global Frequency for Mavericks, because I'm like super stoked for that
Oh man.
project. So I'm
That's
like,
awesome.
no matter what, at this point, I've already got 10. I got 10 copies of the Sin Killer coming to me, and everybody get ready, because everybody that didn't back this book, you know what you're getting for Christmas. Uh,
Oh man, that's awesome. That was oh
I'm gonna use the extra copies for giveaways for the YouTube channel, and
yeah, that will be awesome, man.
I got a couple of friends I'm gonna send it out to, and I know I'm gonna send one to Sean Howe from the art stream on Wednesday nights. Sean Zilla. I know you've
Oh
seen
man.
him on CromCon a bunch of times. He's been on CromCon as much as you've been on CromCon.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh man. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. This thing of the shipping, because uh, I want to give stuff to backers, and I want to. Well, the shipping is already take care with. It's gonna be with RJ, right?
yeah,
But
so you
but
guys,
after that, I want to make sure that I want to give a little extra after the campaign.
mhm.
So yeah, this is insane, man.
So I'm tagging I tagged a bunch of people, and I will tag more people to see what we can get in here from Twitter. But first, let's play the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Boink.
Yeah, maybe the second book will have an original song by my band from the '90s, because a buddy of mine, the lead singer back then, back in '95, found me on Facebook last week, and he told me that he have his father found someone who have recorded our songs, you know, and I was very excited about it. And there was a particular song that I really enjoyed that I wanted for the trailer, but he didn't have. I didn't have the time or even didn't know how to reach out to him because his Facebook is with a different name. But he found me, and he's gonna get me the DVD of the concert that we did back in '95. And there's one song there that I really want for the next trailer. That's gonna be insane. Oh man, yeah.
Awesome. I'm just
Wow.
typing on Twitter. I'm just tagging some people so we can hopefully get some people in here to check this out, because Arya said, "Oh, I'll be watching," and then
Nice.
he took off. Let's see.
Nice.
You know, so it's
I'm going to
things.
YouTube. Okay.
So you're so close right now.
Yeah, man.
To funding.
Yeah, it's weird, you know, the dollars and the euros, because I'm seeing the dollars here 609, and if I go to the to the euros is 462. So it's a massive difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a massive difference of quantity when in numbers. But yeah, it's the goal is 600 euros, and in dollars is what I can see from here.
Let's see, 609 right now, and the goal is 704.
Yeah, 704, and in euros is 600. So yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. 600 euros is $600 is very good, very good. I'm very happy for this. But as I was saying, I will after the campaign, after everything is shipped out, I have to. I have your drawing to send you.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, I have your drawing. Yeah, to send you. So and I have my chimneys too. And if I reach to 25 backers, I will select a number from 2 to 25, and one of the backers will get another original piece. So yeah, the next couple of weeks is just a couple of things that I have to finish. I have to do a drawing with the name of the backers, and I have to create a PDF file.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, that's the only thing that I have to do, because the book is done. I just have to finish that drawing, and I have already started the second one, so I'm not worried about finishing this one because everything is done. I just need to do a text about the book and put the photo of my father, because this book is dedicated to my father. Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's what I have to do. No, nothing more. And print it. That's I'm gonna print first in the United States. Lorenzo, hey.
Hey, Lorenzo. Lorenzo, you need this book.
Oh yeah. You never know, man. I can be as big as Mac Mignol in a couple of years, you know, or James O'Barr. We never know. You never know. You can buy a house, and maybe in 20 years you can sell the same killer and buy a house. You never know, man. You never know. So yeah.
It'll be worth more than Death of Superman. Let's just say that.
No. I will be very happy if
That book's only
if
worth like $10 now, Mar. So, uh,
I'll be just fine if after I die, people just remind this book as being an awesome book, you know. And but I got to finish the second and the third one. So before I die, I want to do that. Yeah, that's something that every creator wants to leave a mark, right? I want to leave a mark with a Sin Killer, and I hope that one day, maybe 50 years from now, I remember that guy. My father loved so much the Sin Killer. You know, that's something that I want to live in this earth. I don't have kids. I never want to have kids, but I want to have. I want to live this character in the shelf of a lot of homes. You know, I want to do that. That's my goal. That's my goal.
yeah.
People like this book.
Lorenzo wants to
That's
know what the
I don't
book's
care.
about.
So you can see John there. His name is John Paris. He's a Vietnam War veteran. You have two things in this book. You have the present, that is John arriving in to his graveyard. He lives in a graveyard with a dog called Michael and a raven called Gabriel. And what he does is he punish bad people. He buried people alive. You know, what you see in this book is what he does. Just a sneak peek of what he does. You can find him talking to a guy already inside of an open grave. You see him singing a little bit the Gravedigger by Dave Matthews Band while he's burying the guy alive, and then he just sit down in his chair waiting for him to come out, and he reminds, and the war comes to mind, you know, when he was in Vietnam, and they fell into an ambush, and everybody died except John. John was captured, and when he was about to be executed, he unleashed his power. He brought back his friends, his fellow friends, soldiers, back to life. But something happened. So they were going home. Basically, they just finished a mission. They were going home. They fell into an ambush. Everybody dies, and when they came back to life, they felt that pain of not coming back home, you know, and never going back to their families and friends to life, basically. So when John brought them back, they became those creatures that you see here, those kind of reptilian demon creatures. And yeah, that's what happened in Vietnam. John unleashed his power for the first time as an adult, and he got very old. He lost his youth. You can see in this image that he's older, so much older, and yeah, they kill everybody. They kill all the Viet Congs, and then you will continue to see the end of the story, the continuation of the story of the first story. That is when he buried the guy alive. He was able to come out of the grave, and then Michael and Gabriel do their thing. You know, Michael is a dead dog. He have the power to bring back his pack. He was a fighting dog during when he was alive. That's gonna be told in the second book. And Gabriel is dead too. Is the dead raven. He was brought back to life like Michael by John, and the power. Gabriel's power is to. Oops.
You're sideways.
Oh man. Sorry.
That's okay. We can still see you.
Sorry, somebody's calling me. Okay.
Okay.
Go
Go ahead. I'll keep talking.
I turned that off. No, somebody was calling me, but yeah, I turned that off. Okay, so am I on? Are you listening to me, Will?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if. Okay, I'm freeze. Okay, I'm. Oops. Okay. Oh man, sorry about that.
Hey.
Sorry about that. So yeah, that happened to me a couple of times. Oh man, sorry. Gabriel have the power of bringing back his flock. They were killed. They were all killed, and Michael asked John if Gabriel could be with them. John, and so they live, the three of them, in Devil's Gate Cemetery. So basically, is that I'm already telling the story of the second book. I'm just spoiling everything. But yeah, the first book is just that. It's just you know what John does, and Michael and Gabriel, and you have just a sneak peek of what happened in Vietnam, and that's it. The rest will be told in another book.
So this is just the beginning, where you get some of the backstory from Vietnam. Which
yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, but you can tell it's flashbacks because it's like, gray tone and like that Serpea.
Yeah, that's all traditional. Those 2 pages are traditional ink wash, and then I put the blacks and a little bit of digital. But basically, that panel of the soldier is this one. Is this? The other page is this one. This ink wash.
Oh, that's beautiful. Original art right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to give away everything that I have here, but I was thinking about doing it if I had, if the campaign was successful. I was thinking about doing something crazy. Yeah, I have a bunch of art here, like this one too. This is Gabriel and his flock punishing the guy that came out of the grave. So
yeah, Lorenzo wants to know, and, does John bury any of the Viet Cong alive?
No. That was just it just brought the soldiers back to life, and they just went crazy and killed everyone. John was blind. John, when that happens, when he uses his power, he just gets blind. He don't know what is happening around him. He just can see through Gabriel and his flock, and Michael and his pack. He's vulnerable that way. He just can do. He can't do anything. He just stays blind, and just see those red tones that you see in those pages. That's how he sees when he's using his power. He's not a superhuman. He's a very thin guy. He's just a normal guy. They don't want to make a superhero kind of guy with all those steroids in him and being super powerful. The power, he have a huge power, but he gave that power to Michael and Gabriel. He gave he brought
when he uses this power, it's channeled through basically his spirit animals, Michael and Gabriel. Mm-hmm. So kind of like, just like in the Crow movie, when the Crow would go flying around the city looking for the people that he wanted to, punish. Eric Draven would be able to see through the eyes of the bird.
Yes.
And That's what John
the
does.
Crow is one of my inspirations. Yeah, that's it. That's right there, man. The Crow is one of my biggest inspirations. I love The Crow. The Crow is my favorite movie, my favorite comic book movie, and Blade, of course. The rest, I'm not a big fan of the Marvel, the MCU. I'm not a big fan of the MCU, and I really love The Crow and Blade, the first two movies. 300 also, but my big inspiration was The Crow. And yeah, that scene that you said, that the Crow watching, but Eric can see through his eyes, and he can see from his eyes, through his eyes too. But John don't. John stays blind. He just stays with his red eyes, and he can't see anything. He just get blind. He only can see from their eyes. But if he's yeah, that's the only difference.
Plus,
But
Lorenzo,
yeah.
look at this cover. Come on.
Yeah, that's an A4 because that's a mock-up, right?
Yeah, mock-up. Yeah.
Yeah, mock-up. Yeah, because that's an A4, but it will be in the size will be US standard size. But yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea of the cover. That was Mike Jimmy that did that. Thank you, Mike. You've been helping out with the campaign. And
yeah, about time Mike got home from vacation too. I mean, geez, he's gone a week, but at least his book just came in too. So I'll be getting something. I'll be getting something from the Netherlands in the next month or so. So I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, I didn't want to make that stereotype superhero, you know. I wanted to make something that was not different, because I think everybody is ripping off a little bit of everything that was done in the past 80 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be like another Superman or another Magneto or another, you know. I wanted to be something. Maybe there's a character with similar powers. Eric Draven can see through. Yeah, but Eric is dead. John is very much alive. But I wanted to do something that was not only a cool character, but something that we could relate it. You know, he's a normal guy. He's just, he lives with his dog and his raven. He's just one piece during the day. By night, the thing is different. I'm gonna tell that in the second book. But yeah, basically they are friends. They are a family. Michael wants to be a normal dog. He's a dead dog, but when he's not using his power, he's normal. He's a normal dog. He wants to play outside, you know, be at the sun, sleep on the couch. He wants to be a normal dog. He used to be a fighting dog, and he had a very painful life. John had a very painful life too, because he wasn't able to tell anyone what was happening to him. Only Father John, the man who raised him, Father Thomas, the man who raised him, knew about him, knew about his power, and raised him as his own son. But can you imagine telling about that power to everybody, you know, especially in the church, because he was raised as a priest. So that's demon-like power, you know. It's fucked up. So if the Vatican knew about this, it would be a huge problem. So
that would be very bad.
they kept the secret. John is a good guy, so it's like, I thought of John like a Superman. You know, Superman fell into the Kent's farm, and he was raised by the Kents, and they were awesome with him, and he grew up to be a great man. John was something like that. He was found by Father Thomas, and he was raised to be a good man. So Superman was able, if he wanted to conquer Earth, yeah, he could do it, but he didn't, because he was raised by the by the right people. And John is something like that. John have that demon-like powers. He doesn't know why he have them. He never found out about it, and I want to keep that way. I want to keep it a mystery why he have it. But I'm gonna tell the his story, and I think that's gonna be cool, because this was supposed to be a graphic novel. I wanted to do everything there. This was the first chapter. These 32 pages was the first chapter. And then I was going to tell the story of Gabriel and Michael and finish the graphic novel with the life of John. But then my first tablet died when I was about to ink the first pages of the book, and then I spent almost 2 years to have the tablet that I have now. And I did almost everything traditionally for this book, and I was a little bit disappointed about the bad luck that I was having in the past couple of years, and I didn't do what I wanted. I wanted to draw more, but mentally I wasn't okay, and physically either, because I had some issues physically, and I wasn't able to draw for a long time. My hands, I work in a factory, and sometimes my hands just stay stiff, and sanding all day is not good for your health. So sometimes for a couple of days. But I've been writing. If I don't draw, I write. I have another story done. I submitted it. It's called The Witch. It's an adult horror story. Maybe I will start working on that if there will be someone interested on that, and looks like it. Let's wait and see. But I have that story. And I've got another story that I'm working on called God's Pack. Is werewolves and with werewolves and marines. So there's a werewolf, and there's 11 marines who they are teams. Each team is a pack. So that story gonna be awesome, because it's werewolf, marines, and aliens. So extraterrestrials who were already here, and the werewolves knew about them, and they just that's something that I will tell in maybe next year. But right now, the Sin Killer. You don't know if this is gonna be a great hit in a couple of years or not. You can buy it only for how much dollars? $14.
$14 US.
$14 US shipping, and who knows, man? You can buy that Harley that you've been dreaming of since you were 5 in 10 or 20 years. So I think it's gonna be a cool book.
I'm gonna read the intro that's at the top of the page that's showing now.
Good idea, man.
It's the intro to the book. It says, Father John Parrish lost his faith in Vietnam War and became a gravedigger. After a lifetime of suppressing his abilities, he realized that his destiny is to be judge, jury, and executioner of those who bring misery and death to the innocent. If you live in Devil's Gate City and you're that kind of person, God won't save you when you encounter, dun dun dun, the Sin Killer.
Yeah, in metal now.
So this is kind of like, if it's there's a whole bunch of different things going on in it, but if you want to equate it to like two well-known characters, he's kind of like part the Crow and part the Spectre.
Yeah, I never thought about it.
The Spectre is judge, jury, and executioner, and so is the Crow, and John has the the supernatural powers, even though technically the powers aren't his. They belong to his two friends that he brought back, and they were reincarnated as the raven and the dog.
Yeah, he brought them to life, back to life, because he felt their pain. But they were able to keep their appearance. They were able to not become monsters like the soldiers. You know, both of them had difficult lives. John knew what happened in Vietnam. He understood why they turned into those creatures. But Michael and Gabriel are different. Animals are different from people. That's what I want to say, to tell in this story. Because
Lorenzo just backed the book.
Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh man, that means a lot. That means a lot.
Let's spin this up. Boom, boom, boom.
Wow.
631.
Woo. Man, I gotta see that. I gotta see this. Oh man, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
Lorenzo, thank you.
Oh man. This is
try not to wet yourself, Marv.
I'm wearing no pants. I don't have my pants on. So
Marv just got home from work and shopping with the missus, so he's like, it's hot in here. I'm taking my pants off. Give me a minute.
Wow, thank you. 89%. Wow.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
11% left. So close. 22 backers now.
Yeah, 3 backers from now. I'm giving away. You can choose. You can choose what I have here. So if I can make to 25 this week, I will choose live someone from 2 to 25, because number 1 has already a piece. So yeah, I have a bunch of stuff. I have John here. I have this one from the Vietnam War in gouache.
That's great.
I have one of my favorite panels is here. These two.
Oh yeah.
I have this one too. That's the last panel, but I changed a lot. But this is the last panel of the book. I shown already this one. Billy Bixby can go too if you want Billy Bixby. This was.
That's just awesome.
Thank you. I have this one too. I have a bunch of stuff, so you can choose. You can choose a bunch of them.
Lorenzo, you might actually get chosen in a random order when he hits 25 backers to win an original piece of art too.
Yeah, and I've got sketches and other stuff. I got this one too. That's Gabriel punishing. I'm just spoiling the book. Oh man, that's awful. But this is in black and white, so you can. I have this panel too. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff. Let me just show this one. Okay, I'm not showing anything else, okay. so that I won't spoil the book. But yeah, I've got some sketches. So yeah, that's and who
is sketches.
Yeah,
back the book. Get Marv up to 25 backers and funded, and he's just gonna randomly pull one of the backers' names out to win an original piece of art.
Yeah, and fuck it. You can choose, instead of 1, you can choose 2. Okay. I'm giving away 2 pieces.
So Marv's going to give away 2 pieces of original art. I got to put that up there now, Marv, because you dropped the first fucking F-bomb. So,
sorry. Oh, sorry, man. sorry. I didn't know that.
That's okay.
Sorry.
So close. Wow, Lorenzo and between Lorenzo and me, we get you. We get you with
Wow.
less than $100.
Yeah. You and Brock. Is Lorenzo Brock? Name Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you. That's awesome.
It's like that's awesome.
Wow.
Man. So close, dude.
Wow. I'm just I don't know what to say, but thank you. This is
so close. There's only a few days left. Like at the very top, he already put the counter in. So
that happened automatically. I didn't it wasn't me, so
oh,
that was
you didn't set it.
no,
Oh,
no, that wasn't me. That
I
wasn't me.
know. When you extend it, like when you either set it up for 60 days or you extend it for another 30, you have to like email them and then they'll put the counter in. But if I guess if it's like just straight 30 days, then
because I don't want to continue this torture because I'm so tired because I've been stressed out since the beginning because this is my first campaign. Usually when I do stuff here in Portugal, I'm always present. When I go to a gallery or an event, I'm there. I'm resolving the problems, But but now I'm here in Portugal and I'm printing in the United States and I'm going to print in the United States and man, I'm not there to see what is happening,
And the rest of the books, are those printing in the UK and shipping out from there?
Those from the United States will be printed to the United States backers, but I'm gonna print here in Europe for the UK backers.
Okay, cool.
And from Mike Jimmy too, because of the shipping, So that's why I was able to put the $7 in the US and 12 here in Europe.
Yeah, mine will be a little more because I bought 10 copies.
No, maybe not because I when I got my first backer on the retailer tier, I talked to RJ and he thinks that it won't be more than that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can get like up to 12 books bagged and boarded into a Gemini mailer.
Okay. So yeah, RJ said that, and I was very happy. So that will be awesome. And hopefully next time I will do something more for the backers. And if backers from that bought the first Team Killer buy the second one, there's gonna be a huge.
Yeah, you're gonna do a.
I'm gonna do a really good surprise. Give a really good surprise to everybody who backed the first
it'll
one.
Building, like the more books you do, the bigger your crowd becomes, and I think you're gonna do great at this because your art is amazing.
Thank you.
And I dig the story. I've been loving like all the horror stuff and like the darker books have been some of my favorite reads like this past year. So
I love horror, and one thing that I miss a lot from when I was a kid is those incredible, fantastic horror comics from the 80s. I had a couple of them only because here we only had Marvel and DC most of the time. Some Phantom and Mandrake and Zagor and Tarzan and Zorro, but nothing more than that, So to see a horror comic here where I live in my village it was very, very difficult. But yeah, I love horror. Yeah,
it's awesome. A Mandrake Magician Big Little book. It's an antique.
And Yeah, I've got a Phantom from the '60s. Yes, in the other room. Phantom is one of those superheroes. That's from where?
1946.
Wow, man, that's awesome.
This was given to me by neighbors of my mother's when I was a little kid. Used to live next door to me, and they were Portuguese.
Yeah.
Pichion was their last name, and they used to, they used to have me over. He had the grapevines in the backyard, and he used to have me hold the bucket as he tended to the leaves and stuff. They wouldn't let
Awesome.
me. They wouldn't let me try the wine, but I was only 5, so. But
Oh man, I got drunk for the first time at 9. So yeah.
I got drunk many times.
My first time at
It
9
it turned into a
years old.
hobby.
Oh man.
Yeah, I got in trouble because my Italian uncle used to make homemade Italian wine in the basement,
Mm.
and they'd let me go downstairs and play with the dog and stuff in the basement, and I'd sit there and I'd bounce the tennis ball off the brick walls and stuff, and play downstairs if it was raining out, and then I discovered a couple of stashes of blueberry wine, and I started taking sips. It took me like 20 minutes to fall all the way up the stairs.
Wow.
Then I got my ass beat, but I'm pretty sure it was worth it.
Yeah, that's awesome. When we I miss the days that I when I was a kid and I was open discovering the comics. My father, I believe he was a collector. I just got a couple of books from him. Shit happened, and the books that I have are not compared for the things that he had. So I remember look at those comics back from those comics from the '70s, like this one that I have always with me. This one.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, this is a French comic. Let's say if I have to pitch this comic, MacGyver meets Tarzan, and it's just beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I love everything about this book. Everything, the palette, the forms, the
I can't read
the
a single
anatomy.
word. I can't read a single word in there. I have trouble enough with English, but I'm pretty sure I could figure out the story, or just make my own up, because I used to do that too.
Yeah, I have an Italian Conan here, and I just don't understand anything about Italian. But yeah, watching the art is just we can really understand the story if it's well told.
Yeah, I've got an Italian Green Lantern #1.
Wow.
Of the like the Rebirth set. But Panini out in Italy reprints and publishes all the DC comics are out there, and probably
it's incredible how many stuff you can find in Europe from back in the day, and a cheap price. But when you go to eBay or if you go to Amazon, the comics are so expensive because they are not doing reprints. They are selling those issues from back in the day, and I really don't care about how much can worth a comic. I want the comic to be by my side. This book that I just shown is from 1975. So I don't want to put my comics in bags and wait for them to cost, I don't know, 1,000 or whatever. I know there are people that do that because they want to want to buy other comics, but I never felt that about comics. The books that I have, they are all screwed up, and they are very old, from the 70s, 60s. and I don't even know how much they worth if they worth something. I really don't know. But
Hey,
yeah, that's what I
Aria!
love. Hmm?
Aria from the bargain bin. He made it back.
Ah, man. Hey, Aria, great to see you, man. And
Hey, bro, look,
yeah,
we're almost there. We just need a few more people to back this book, and then Marv is going to give away randomly 2 original pieces of art and be funded. Less than
yeah.
$100 away right
If I get,
now.
yeah, I want to give original art, people. So yeah, and man, this today is a great day. I was very fucked up. Sorry.
That's okay. TBMA,
My leg.
we got you covered.
So yeah, today I
I
wanted to work a
just
little
sent
bit,
you a
man.
message. I'm gonna share it right here. I'm gonna show you the first comic book I ever got when I was a kid, and I still have it.
You sent me. Okay, let me put. You sent me on what? On yeah, you
On,
sent me a photo.
on Messenger,
Wow,
yeah.
Detective Comics. Yeah, that's
That issue of
awesome.
Detective that was the first issue of the. I've got the first issue of Detective and the first issue of Batman I ever bought, and that was the first time I ever. This is my first encounter with the Creeper, and
Mm-hmm.
man, he's been one of my favorite underused characters for a long time. They kind of killed the whole thing that we had with him back in the Bronze Age. They did like a series where they made him, he was all demonic. He wasn't demonic. Uh, his whole, I've got his original first. I've got 2 copies of his original first appearance in Showcase number 73.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw. I've seen this character, but I think I never read anything with him. I don't
Yeah,
even know who he is or what he does. But yeah, that's very cool.
he's basically like a Batman, only a lot crazier.
Mm. Yeah, he's laughing. Does he control?
Hey, Bristolian Dave.
Ah, hey, Bristolian. Big D is here. So it's like, does he control animals or something,
Nope.
or not? No,
Um,
because I see the lions
yeah,
underneath Batman.
they're at the Gotham City Zoo, and the lions are free, and they're both fighting each other. I'd have to go back and read the issue again. I forget why now, but it's a great cover, and
Yeah, it's a great cover. Yeah,
the
fantastic.
Creeper in civilian life is Jack Ryder. He's a he's a reporter, and he's very controversial. Kind of like a Bill Maher kind of guy. If you took like Bill Maher and another reporter that was and mixed him with like an investigative reporter,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he was that, and he was going undercover to try to break open this ring of organized crime and expose everybody, but he needed a disguise to do it, and he ran into a kind of like a Salvation Army, like a resale store, looking for something he could use for a costume, and all that was left was a whole bunch of like random goofy things, in like a in like almost like a lost and found box, and the guy sold it to him for like a few bucks, and he assembled this costume, and that's what it was. And then something happened where it got enchanted, and he had like a watch that would transform him from his regular clothes into that costume. But I always liked the character, always thought he was cool. But yeah, that was the first comic book I ever got.
Yeah, I remember two of them. I don't. Whoops. Okay, so we lost Will. I think I'm alone now. I think I'm alone now.
Not anymore.
Ah, no. Okay, it's back.
I kicked myself.
Okay, Will.
I kicked myself out.
Yeah. There are two comics that I remember that were from my father's collection. I think I can precise which one of them was the first one, but I know that one was Daredevil versus Torpedo, and the other one was a Spider-Man comic. You can see Spider-Man, the Punisher, and Nightcrawler in the cover. So I think it was Spider-Man 162, the original comic run in US, because in France they put different names. But those were the one of those two was my first comic, and one of these days I really will love to find a reprint of those two comics to have in my studio if I ever finish it, because I want to make I'm in the living room right now, so my studio is in the living room. I have a room that is not empty, still have furniture there, but I want to take that out. But I'm waiting for my web store to decide what to do with it so that I can move there. So yeah, I have a couple of things that I'm going to put in there, and those two comics, I really would love to find them and to be able to purchase them, reprints or not, US or Italian or French, maybe French, because those were French.
Ariel wants to know. Still killing the Ghostbusters. What happens?
Yeah, that will be awesome. That will be awesome. That will be super cool, man. Nice. I don't know what's going. Yeah,
it would be a shame when the Ghostbusters die, though.
Yeah, if they die, then John brings them back. Yeah, that will be awesome, man. That so many stuff that can be done right there in that book. Unfortunately, I don't have the rights for the Ghostbusters. Nope. But yeah, that would be awesome, man.
But I know a guy, because Tim Laddie was on the show a few weeks ago, and he's a regular artist on Ghostbuster for IDW. He's done a lot of Ghostbusters and G.I. Joe issues and covers and a whole bunch of other stuff.
That story could have been awesome, man. Ghostbusters going to Devil's Gate City, and something happens right there. Maybe they find Gabriel and Michael and think that they are ghosts because they have those crazy powers, and they want to catch them. Yeah, that was awesome, man.
For Stoley and Dave, if only it was easy to get rights to stuff. I'd do a Biker Mice from Mars comic.
Yeah, that was awesome back in the day. I love those cartoons. And yesterday I saw there's a YouTube channel called Toy Galaxy. I don't know if you know that channel. I love that channel. Man, I love so many channels that I don't subscribe. I don't know why. But they talked yesterday, and I love that show. Gargoyles, and I didn't know Gargoyles were from Disney, and yeah, that's one of my favorite cartoons. And unfortunately, they just cancel it. The cast was amazing, the story was amazing, the animation was top notch. Reminds me a lot of Batman too, Batman the animated series.
Yeah.
And I hope to see a movie, but
the creator of that said when Disney Plus first started putting it back on again, that he would totally be down for revamping and doing a whole new series of it.
No. A continuation, yes, but not a reboot, please, not a reboot.
Aria loves Toy Galaxy.
Yeah, Toy Galaxy is awesome.
NECA, the toy company, is coming out with brand new Gargoyles figures, though.
Gargoyles is awesome, but I really would love to see something good, because Disney is screwing up everything.
Yeah.
Everything they buy, they just do a bad job with everything.
The only two things that they've done that I've liked in recent history has been The Mandalorian until they got rid of Gina Carano.
I didn't saw that.
And the Bad Batch animated series is amazing.
I don't know that one too. But yeah, I got a thing for Disney, because they are like organized crime, They are something like yeah, they hurt a lot
they used to be good family entertainment, and then they just turned evil.
Yes, and they buy companies and then fire people, and they want to create this incredible empire, So yeah, they are just like Palpatine. They are just like the bad guys in in Star Wars.
In real life, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Come to the dark side, young Skywalker.
Yeah. And, what they did with the Lion King was awful, man. They just rip off the Lion King.
All these remakes, like doing all these classic animated movies as remakes, and then taking ones out of play and locking them away, and pulling the well, that's racist. That's get the hell out of here with that crap.
I used to love Disney when I was a kid, and
Bristolian Dave said my Palpatine was scarily accurate.
Accurate. Yeah. Kurt Russell started on Disney, and he made some very cool movies there, and I love that era. I love that era when everything, like you said, was family friendly. Angry sometimes.
Yeah, they're gonna ruin another movie from my childhood. They're gonna remake Big Trouble in Little China now.
No, seriously?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm not. I'm not buying tickets. I'm not watching those movies.
Nope.
I don't care.
I will watch that original. I will watch that on any other. I use all three services. I use the Pluto TV app. I use the Tubi app. I see lots of great television shows and movies and even anime. But I'm not paying for nothing. I pay for my internet, which is at like a huge discount because I'm disabled and I have a young daughter that's in school, so I get a nice discount. I only pay $10 a month for my Wi-Fi.
Nice, right?
So,
and there's so many great stuff. They have so many IPs. They own so many great stuff, and they just are screwing everything up, man. I don't know what they are doing. They are getting woke.
Oh yeah, all that woke crap, and man, as if DC wasn't pissing me off enough. Like yesterday, the two big stories with Marvel and DC was James Tynion IV quit Batman and is going over to Blue Box. So like Batman writers are quitting DC and going to another company. And then the big article from Screen Rant yesterday was a story that came out telling about how Marvel Disney is only paying the writers of the MCU movies and TV shows $5,000 for their story, and then they make millions of dollars off it. They don't give them a royalty, no royalty, no nothing. Just
Yeah. what happened to the to I don't know if you know that the Lion King is a ripoff from a Japanese anime. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I'm sure it is. The entire Transformers lines are all rip-offs of Japanese products. Hasbro
So
would
yeah,
send Hasbro, but it came out. I didn't know that until I watched the toy show that was on Netflix when I still had it.
I saw the first season when I had
Yeah,
Netflix.
yeah. They talk about, they tell you like the toy line that Hasbro was just stealing ideas from, and Americanizing it and bringing it over here, and all that. It's crazy.
Mhm. There's no creativity anymore.
Yeah.
or they
Here's something funny. This just
or they don't want to know about it because the indie community have great IPs. They could make a
oh
deal
yeah.
with somebody. There are so many great stuff.
I
Teenage
just
Mutant.
I just had a I just had a pop up. The wokeism backfires again. The Subway sandwich owners demand removal of Megan Rapinoe after customers revolt and sales plummet. She's the with the purple hair from the U.S. women's soccer team, who's always taking a knee and complaining about fake social justice things.
In this side of the pond, looking at the United States, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
We've gone over the edge when France looks at us and says, "Oh, you're too woke for us. We can't deal with you."
It's incredible how we see, because back in the 80s, you look at the United States, wow, the American dream and all those cool stuff that, fashion, movies, music, and all that crazy awesomeness that the United States used to have. But today, when you look at what you used to see back in the 80s and the same, movies, music, whatever, the things changed so much for the worst.
Yeah, we used to be the home of the brave, and now we're the home of the pussies.
Yeah. Man, everything just changed so much in a couple of decades, and it's a shame to see that you can't show nipples on a drawing. Okay, when I was 8 years old, I was watching naked women in statues in Paris. If I wanted to go to a museum, I was able to see at 8, 10, 12 years old full naked women in paintings. Okay, so why can't I post one of my nudes drawings? Why can I do that? Why do I have to put stickers in nipples?
The same reason. It's because the entire woke culture has taken over all of this, like all of the everything online is all part of that now.
Yeah, it's
like,
incredible.
I post one of my early episodes, like within the first year. I was doing like JPEGs in the advertisement and using the book of the creator for being on the show. And one of the covers for a book was done by Steph Wilson. Steph Wilson draws the cartoony Von Bode style girls. They all have big boobs and nice round butts. And I used a piece, and he drew this girl in a Hooters costume, all covered up. But because breasts were shown, even if they're clothed, on the JPEG, they flagged me for it.
Oh man.
They flagged the episode and it's. I'm like, it hasn't even been. I didn't even go live yet. I had just put it up. Sex sells, and they hate that because they're ugly.
Mm. And Bristolian, I think, is from England, right?
Yes, yeah.
So
He's
he can
from
back me up
Bristol
on this.
in the UK. Yeah.
He can
Speaking of
back me.
which,
He can back me up on this because I don't know if in England, surely in England they do that too. In history books, you have plenty of naked women, and you're watching those images at age of 10 and 12
mm-hmm.
here in school, So why it's incredible how you can look at Wolverine's nipples and you can't look at that's stupid. But
Yep.
okay, that's yeah. Well, it's okay for Wolverine to show his nipples. Fine by
I don't
me.
want to. I don't want to look at Wolverine's nipples. I do,
Yeah, but
however, want to look at Rogue's nipples.
yeah, yeah, but you can't. You gotta be with a
Yeah.
little sticker or something in front of it. It's a shame. It's a shame. We see
It's like we're woke. You're only allowed to like women that have penises. I'm like, no.
And what is happening now with sports? It's man. It's
Oh yeah.
oh man. It's better
I
not to talk about it because
yeah. We'll get shut down. Bristolian Dave, I have a question for you. Have you backed the Sin Killer yet? 4 days left. What are you waiting for?
Oh, 4 days, man. Can't wait for this to stop. Can't wait because this is torture. This is torture, yeah.
Go into the next room and ask your dad to borrow 12 euros. Whatever that is in pounds, I don't know.
Oh man.
We can go down I can go down the bottom and change it to pounds since the bargain bin boys are here. We can scroll way down and where is it? Funding. Nope. Where is it? I've never done this before, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it too. So.
Maybe it's funding. Nope. That wasn't it.
Oh man, this
I
can't. I just made a huge jump. Thank you so much. I was totally well. I'm happy for what I did so far, even what I had till yesterday. But I was
pounds equal real money. Bottom left. Go to the campaign page. Bottom left.
Nice.
All right. Bottom left. I'm going to the bottom. Bottom. Bottom left. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Australian, Brazilian, Canada, French. Oh, here we go. GDP. £455. Dave, £10. Plus a couple bucks for shipping.
Yeah, that will be 12 euros. I don't know how many pounds it is.
No, I just switched it. So it says 12 euros, and underneath is £10. 10 GBP.
89%. Man, that's insane. 11% left. That's crazy.
Or you can over there, Dave. You can buy 10 copies for £42.
Yeah, I have a retailer tier. Yeah, that was three claimed. That was a
Yep.
great idea from Mike Jimmy. Thank you, Mike, if you're watching this.
Oh yeah.
That was a huge help. 150 euros. That's insane, man.
I haven't heard back from him, and he might never talk to me again. But I've been badgering Danny Morales from the collective to jump on the retailer tier for this. Every time I post it, I tag him, and then I'll make a thing. Bargain bin show. Do you guys have a bargain bin show going on now?
Let me see if they have.
Yeah, I can do that too. What the hell? What's wrong with me?
Subscripciones. No, right now, no. Riches was.
No.
Rich was, and no. Nita and Meredith. Nita and Meredith was live too. And RJ is gonna be at live later, midnight here in Portugal, maybe.
Yeah, they said just couldn't help but add the words after you said it was a bargain.
Yeah, RJ is gonna be live today, so I won't be able to see it because it's gonna be midnight here.
Yeah, so. you always get the replays.
Yeah, but there are so many great channels, man, and I'm able just to watch a few of them because there are so many great channels, and yeah, and especially I love live streams.
There's so much.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's so much good content out there to watch and take in.
Yeah.
Yes, even the bargain bin. Because those guys get funny when Rob comes on. But yeah, there's as much good content about comics on YouTube as there is indie comics, between just indie comics and CG out there. It's crazy.
But some big channels, some big YouTube channels thinks that Marvel and DC are comics, and the rest doesn't exist because every time that I look at those channels, comics are dead. We don't have comics. Comics are going down and whatever. And they just talk about Marvel and DC, and they don't know what is happening around them. So comics are dying, but for them, comics is just.
And most of those channels are all about being speculators.
Yeah, they don't know anything.
They're all there to see what the next hot book is that they can overorder and make money from people like on eBay and Facebook live auctions and stuff like that. They're just there to flip the buck for like some easy money and be on their way, because people are just buying books for a certain cover, like if this artist is hot or if that artist is hot, then everybody wants to buy like their 1 in 250 variant cover, retailer variant from the store that'll cost them like $500, and they're like, they don't care. Send it to CGC for me too. And I'm like, they're not even going to read the book. They get it in a plastic coffin and it goes in their collection. They look at it a few times. This is cool. This is cool. Oh, it's starting to go down in value, and let me hurry up and sell it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I want to, I collect, but I want to, I want to read what I buy. If you're not reading books that you buy, you're wasting money. Some people buy, one of everything, and then, one of every cover for something. The cover nuts, they'll buy one of every cover, they won't open a single one of them. And then they'll go as soon as they get all those in, they'll put them away in they'll log them all in, they'll put them in their collection, and then they'll go online and they'll buy it digitally to read digitally because they're afraid to touch the book. It's crazy. But dude, we're so close.
And manga is killing the the US mainstream comics because people are just, they said it's enough, and it's a shame that those great characters that we used to love when we were kids are well, for me, Marvel and DC are dead basically because I don't buy from them since the late 90s, and I'm just buying old stuff and reprints in Amazon or somewhere else, or a bookstore that have a couple of books from the 80s or whatever, and that's what I'm. Hi, Margaret. She's a coworker. She's a friend from work. Hi, Margaret. Yeah, that's what I do now. I just read old stuff, and if I can back something that I really love from the indie community, I'll back it. Unfortunately, things are not going well, so I can back physical comics, and the shipping is just insane, man. $35 from the US. Yeah, $35 only for the shipping. It's insane. But I got Only Death Can Save Us by Russ Leach. The shipping was $12, even from the UK, you know.
I got that too.
Yeah, that book is insane.
Yeah, it's right behind me on a stack. I got the book. I got that black and white inked print signed by him.
Yeah,
and the 4 cards for the 4 horsemen.
That's gonna be all framed in my studio, so I can't wait to have my studio done, to have that on top of in front of me, you know, the Berserkernaut and the by Jeff Lafferty and Only Death Can Save Us right in front of my drawing table. Yeah, for inspiration and all the goodies that I have in my shelves with the books from my father.
Aria says he wants to see this book do well. He made a small donation. He hopes it helps out a little bit.
Thank you so much, Aria. That was awesome for backing. Even digital is a huge help. So thank you so much.
91%.
90 what?
91%.
91%. 91. That makes 9%. Yeah. Wait, because I don't know what I'm doing.
That makes 2 of us.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like, what are you good at?
23%. Nice. Wow, I just got the message from Indiegogo. Oh man, Aria, please. Oh, I gotta. You're in my list, Aria. You're in my list, man. Thank you so much. You're in my list, man. So wait and see, okay? Thank you so much.
The shit list?
No, the awesome,
the good list.
The awesome tacular list. Oh man. Thank you, man. Thank you. That was
almost there. 9%.
Oh man. I can't believe this.
And let me toss this up in case people didn't realize. This is TVMA, not safe for work. because MarV is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm freaking out. This today was, well, this entire campaign. I had so much support from a lot of people that I, well, my journey has been crazy for the past 2 years, and I was lucky enough to work with incredible people who made a crowdfunding campaign and helped me to get a tablet. The guys from work, Margaret is one of them, and yeah, it's been crazy. I don't believe what I did to deserve all this, you know. And what I have to say is thank you. I can't thank enough everybody. And yeah, this man, I don't know what to say. Seriously,
it's coming true. We're gonna take a quick break and let everybody take a look at one of our sponsors, Mavericks Origins Volume 1, the trailer, now live on Indiegogo and Global Frequency, and Mavericks will be live with us Friday night right here on Creators Outlet. We'll be right back after these messages.
War is a topic of vital importance, a subject of inquiry that cannot be ignored. It is a matter of life and death. It can be a road to safety or to ruin.
In an alternate version of our world, brought to the brink of total collapse, rival nations fight for global domination, and elite pilots in futuristic combat suits wage war on the battlefield of tomorrow. Now, 6 brave soldiers on a seemingly routine rescue mission will encounter more than they bargained for and uncover a dangerous secret that could change their world if they live long enough to see it. Mavericks Origins Volume 1.
Now on Indiegogo.
Boom. What a trailer that is, huh?
Man, I still can't believe this.
Only 9% left, Marv.
Yeah, yeah, that's incredible. And I'm gonna be with Jeff in a couple of minutes and in half an hour, basically. And yeah, that's gonna be a great news to tell him. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna be with Jeff in this channel, in this YouTube channel, in 30 minutes, and who knows? Who knows if I'm gonna reach the goal then? So yeah, if I don't reach the goal, I'm very happy for my achievement, and I'm so grateful for every single backer, even the smallest contribution have been amazing from everybody. Everybody was talking about it, sharing on Facebook and Twitter, whatever, Instagram. Everybody said, a lot of people sent me messages about, do you want to come in like you will to the show? I've been in area, channel 2, you know, raging with Pops, with Indie Vault, RJ. If I'm forgetting somebody, sorry. Man, so with Peter Palmieri, Marshall Lee, man, the list goes on and on with the people that have been helping me out to to get funded, and even
Oh,
if
yeah.
even if I don't even if I don't get any more backers, I'm very happy just for the effort that everybody put on this, and I'm blessed for meeting you all, and man, it's a shame that we are just a few thousand miles away. But yeah, this has been a blessing. It's been crazy, man, and I don't know what to say. Just thank you, thank
Hey,
you.
I've been hearing about this book for 2 years.
Yeah,
I want it fucking printed.
yeah, and the next one is gonna be it's gonna be fast. I'm gonna draw it fast. I'm trying to find my a better not a better style, but a easiest, a fastest style. I want to create that. I want to have that deadline style. I want to draw fast because I'm taking too much, and I've been an illustrator for 10 years. I'm used to do realism, and going to drawing for me is easy. It's very easy for me to draw, but to do sequential art, man, that's a
It's
huge
tough.
challenge. That's
Yeah.
not, yeah, that that was the biggest challenge in my career.
Mm.
It's very easy to look at a horse and draw it, very easy, but make the horse do do whatever it is after the first drawing, that's not easy.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, and a lot of artists don't go to sequential art because that's a battle.
Yeah.
A
It's
battle
hard.
after each panel is a battle. For at least for me, it's a battle because I did pinups and illustrations for 10 years, and it's very easy to do that. It's easy to draw a woman doing whatever, and but do the same woman doing several things sequentially. That's not easy, and a lot of people think that comics are not art. I don't know if comics is not art. I don't know what is.
Aria wants to know if the book is going to go in demand
No,
after
man,
you
I'm
fund.
gonna close it. I'm gonna close the campaign, uh, and that's it. I want to focus in the second book. I want to launch the second book, do the second book, and man, I'm not going on demand because these last 33 days, I think, or 32 days, has been crazy. Very stressful. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
Very tired.
Aria
And
said because he was planning a call-in stream, but it won't be till after the campaign closes.
thank you, but no, I'm gonna have I'm gonna print here in Europe, and I'm gonna have books with me if somebody is interested. But on demand on Indiegogo, no, I'm not doing it. I gotta find a way if somebody from outside the European Union, if somebody's interested in Sin Killer, I gotta find a way to at least I want to see how this works, because I really would love to send it all over the world, and try to find a way to put down the price on the shipping, even if I have to give some of my money for shipping. I gotta see if what happens after I'll get the books in my house, and I'm gonna make an announcement. I'm gonna I'm gonna talk to the guys in the post office to see what are the prices, what are the pros and cons of the shipping, because right now the shipping here is very outside the European Union is very high. The shipping is very
Oh,
expensive.
yeah.
In the European Union, everything is fast, everything works smoothly, no problem. Even in the UK, the shipping is not very expensive. I bought a few books from the UK, and it wasn't expensive. 12 euros is not too much.
No.
But man, it's
I
a
had
shame that
the same day Russ Leach mailed out my copy of Only Death Can Save Us. I had another guy that I backed down in Florida mail out his book to me on the same day. They both showed up the same day.
Mhm.
It just goes to show you how bad the mail system is in the States too.
I've sent a couple of drawings to the United States, and the drawings stayed in Miami. There were 3 packages, and the 3 packages stayed in Miami for 3 weeks.
Oh, they held them in customs the whole time.
And I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I sent a drawing to California. Yeah, and that was fast. But that was 4 years ago.
Yeah,
it was fast. It was just a couple of. It was just a couple of weeks.
They're using COVID to hold everything up.
Yeah, but
it's just an excuse.
That's what I was afraid of, because the entire idea was to make everything in my house, packaging everything and ship it to the United States. But that was a huge problem. If 3 weeks is too much. Mm-hmm. So that's why I decided to print in the US and use Critical Blast for that. But next time I don't know what I'm going to do. I still don't know. I got to learn so much. I got to learn so much stuff.
Oh,
I haven't learned anything. So
Bristolian Dave says, your mail system is terrible, Will. Sometimes stuff I order travels all around America, goes to another country, and back to America, then finally to me.
Wow.
I've had a similar problem where I had a box of comics, like old back issues, get shipped from a location in Arizona to me. So from coast to coast, it showed up in Western Massachusetts. And then instead of coming, they need to ship it to Rhode Island because where I am in Mass is kind of like on the border almost. And so instead of it going to Rhode Island and then to me, it went back to Chicago, then to Pennsylvania, back to Springfield, Mass, back to Chicago, back to Pennsylvania, back to Springfield, then to Rhode Island, then to me. It took 2 months for one box to show up when the next box that he shipped got here in like 5 or 6 days. I still haven't even opened that box because I got no place to put it. I'm still working on everything, trying to move stuff around and, get stuff done. But we want to thank everybody that came in and pledged. I'd like to thank myself for pledging.
Oh man, thank you so much, man.
Aria and Lorenzo.
So yeah.
And MarV has another stream coming up.
In 20 minutes. I'm not wearing my pants, and I'm not going to on the next one. So yeah, I've got just to prepare. I don't know what I'm going to do while I'm with Jeff. I have a drawing that I wanted to finish a few years ago. It's a pinup with a sexy girl with on top of a shark / snake creature. Maybe I'll try to do some stuff with it. But yeah, I don't know. He's doing traditional, so maybe I'll do traditional too. So I don't know if I got to see the drawings that I have that I haven't finished, and maybe I'll choose that one to finish during the live stream.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
But we have to go, and MarV's got a stream to go to. And it's it's Pantsless Tuesday, so get out, time to rock out with your bleep out. Thanks for coming by. If you haven't yet, please hit up the Sin Killer. get this funded. We're so close, only 9% away. And
Yeah.
I'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern with another guest. So until
Thank
then,
you so much, everybody. Thank you.
peace,
Thank you so
love,
much.
and read some comics.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.